Today, we delve into the shadows of King's Landing and discuss one of the most formidable alliances to arise during the Dance of the Dragons. The alliance between Prince Daemon Targaryen, the Rogue Prince, and Mysaria, the White Worm. Their partnership was forged in secret and helped shape the early days of the Targaryen civil war. Yet, just as quickly as it formed, it vanished. One moment, they were the power couple behind their queen's throne. The next, they were as ghosts to one another. But why? Some say it was a grand political betrayal. After all, alliances were as fickle as the weather in the Stormlands, and the value of loyalty was constantly fluctuating. In this brutal environment, even the strongest bonds were tested, and both Daemon and Mysaria's goals, in the grand scheme of things, were at odds from the start. He was a Targaryen prince. His aim was simply to defeat the opposing faction, secure his family's legacy, and burn anyone who stood in his way. Mysaria's allegiance was, first and foremost, to the small folk who were often crushed under the heels of battling princes and their dragons. He sought the glory of his house. She sought stability and a better life for her people. This fundamental difference could have been the very thing that drove them apart. Daemon might have seen her caution as betrayal. She might have seen his recklessness as a threat to all she was trying to protect. Still, others opined their breakup was the predictable result of a simple clash of wills. Daemon's ambition was plain for all to see. From his youth, he craved recognition and a place in history. Mysaria's ambition was quieter, but no less potent. Her title, the Mistress of Whisperers, wasn't just a role. It was the culmination of a life spent building an empire of information. Her ambition was to be indispensable. In the beginning, they were aligned. He needed her information to outmaneuver any threat. She needed his royal connection to elevate her status. But one can see how these two powerful currents of ambition might eventually collide. Daemon would see himself as Mysaria's master, second only to the Queen, while she would see herself as a partner who had made their victory possible. Their individual ambitions, once parallel, would now be crossed, leading to a battle for control that their alliance simply could not survive. But could something far more personal and painful have caused their relationship to crumble into dust? There's another theory, perhaps the most personal and in many ways the most heartbreaking, which suggests that the end of their alliance wasn't about politics or ambition, but about a simple, devastating loss of trust. Alliances, especially those forged in the shadows, are built on a foundation of faith. And in this case, love. Daemon and Mysaria shared a child, but her pregnancy was lost after Daemon gave in to demands to take back their baby's dragon egg and send her across the sea, never to return. For Mysaria, this would have been an act so profound, so deeply treacherous, that the foundation of their relationship would certainly have been shaken. But when she discovered his close relationship with Nettles, whom many believed was another of Daemon's bastards, what trust remained would have been shattered. And it would explain what happened next. Mysaria, enraged, turned their queen, Daemon's wife, against Nettles, threatening the girl's life and forcing her to flee. To Daemon, this would have been an act of monstrous cruelty against his child. A child who also happened to be a dragon rider like himself. After this, Daemon may have looked at Mysaria and no longer saw an ally, but a monster. And for that, there would be no reconciliation, either with her or Queen Rhaenyra. It's the most intimate and tragic possibility, suggesting their alliance ended not with a bang or egotistical clash, but with a chilling silence. But what do you think? Was it a political schism, where the grand strategies of a prince and a spy master could no longer align in the chaos of war? Was it a battle of two colossal ambitions, where Daemon's desire for glory ran headfirst into Mysaria's need for control? Or was it something far more intimate and devastating? A single act of betrayal threatening the life of his child that shattered their trust and turned partners into strangers overnight. Politics and ambition are the engines of this world, but it's the personal betrayals that truly cut the deepest and leave the most permanent scars. For all his faults, Daemon was a father to his children. and Mysaria understandably grieved for her own. The beauty of their story is that the truth is left for us to find. Which theory resonates most with you? Let's discuss in the comments below.